may not follow the script, but he made Charlo work for it, and Charlo with a very mature performance tonight.
Well said, Paulie.
No disrespect to Charlo, no disrespect to Brandon Adams, but Charlo is going to cruise to an easy, unanimous decision. June the 29th, 2019. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Erickson Lubin knocked out, well, not knocked out, stopped Zakaria Atu. You know, Showtime Boxing I don't know what's been going on, you know, over there. I mean, I do know what's going on. But the big question is, who is Jermall Charlo going to fight? Who's he going to fight next? That's you know, the WBC, that was some bullshit they did. Because they're afraid to order Charlo versus Canelo. They're afraid to go to Canelo and say, hey, Canelo, you got to fight Jermall Charlo, and you have to have a deal done in 30 days or 60 days or we're going to strip you. They don't want to lose that money. No, I don't think that Canelo is afraid of Charlo. Canelo will fight anybody. We've seen that. We know that. Especially since Kovalev is now the front runner, not Golovkin. I still believe the Golovkin fight's going to happen. But they've essentially made Canelo untouchable, so he's not even a champion. And with the 160-pound division is top heavy. I mean, yeah, Jermall Charlo has the official WBC title. Canelo Alvarez is the franchise champion. You might as well say that's the equivalent of the WBA Super World Champion. They made another belt. They made another belt. Demetrius Andrade, he's over on the zone. He's fighting right now. I'm going to go watch that fight right now. I'm several rounds behind. So I'm going to stay off social media, upload this. I wonder if Charlo hurt his hand. So we're going to listen to the post-fight interview and see who he calls out. I wouldn't be surprised if he fights Sergey Derevyanchenko. Sergey Derevyanchenko is the IBF #1 contender. By the way, Brandon Adams lost every round in my opinion, but he fought a good fight. He didn't get knocked out. Former contender winner. I mean, look at the rankings. Look at the rankings. Now, my rankings are a little janky. I got to update them. But these are generally the names. These are the names. You know, Golovkin's over on the zone. Andrade's over on the zone fighting Salusky. I don't know what's going on with that fight right now. You know who? Look. A Matvey Korobov rematch, but they're not going to revisit that. They're not going to do that. What's going on?
Only twins to win them in the same division. 154 pounds.
What are we talking about?
You wonder what the delay is about, guys.
Yeah, what's the delay? You know, did y'all? I did peep. Yeah, why are we still here waiting for the cards to be read? This is all live, real time. But oh, here we are. Jimmy Lennon. Here we are. We're live.
For totals, judge at ringside David Sutherland scores about 119 to 109. Judges Don Griffin and Steve Morrow both scored about 120 to 108. All three in favor of the winner. And still the WBC middleweight champion of the world, Jermall Hitman Charlo.
Danny Jacobs is moving to 168, by the way. Rob Brand is taking on Ryota Murata.
Charlo is now 29-0, successfully defending his 160-pound title against a game Brandon Adams. Let's go to Jim Gray.
All right, thank you very much, Morrow. Jermall, congratulations to you. You dominated this fight. Didn't lose a round, at least on one of the judges' scorecard. Yet you seemed a little frustrated.
No,
can you explain it?
I wasn't frustrated, you know.
Let's listen to
this boxing. He came out to box. I came out to fight. Styles make matchups. He had a great style for my matchup. Hey, it's a good fight in the city of Houston. Thank you. I'll be back, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm happy. I don't care if they say, oh, you know, Canelo moved up to the franchise. Well, no matter what. I mean, I work for this. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like that, baby. H-Town, I love y'all.
Is your hand, it seems like your hand is hurt. Is it broken? And what happened to it?
My hand will be all right. You know, that's part of boxing. Like I said, I hurt my hand in like the second round, but I tried not to show it. You know, I kept throwing it. It's obvious that my jab wasn't flowing like it was supposed to, but man, look, I had a good night. It was fun. Brother Adams, thank you. Thank you to your whole camp. You know what I mean? It's love, baby.
Were you surprised at his chin? I mean, you hit this guy, rocked him.
Gosh. Yeah, he had a chin. The contender was real.
He was eating some
but
meat
it's a different
uppercuts.
level, baby. Let's go. Hey, we need those big belts. I'm about to get back in the gym. I'm getting back into training. I'm back at it, baby.
So what do you do now? It seems as though you're being avoided by these guys, by Triple G and by Canelo. What do you do and how do you combat that?
Oh man, I don't know what to say about it. You know, Canelo has done a great job of being a champion. So I have to get my hats off to Canelo. You know, and Golovkin also. You know, those guys are at the top. You know, like. But it's always an underdog and a young lion that's ready to take over. And that's me in the city of Houston. We did it. Once again, sold out crowd. Thank everybody that came out. Yeah, thank you to Al. Thank you to Showtime. Thank you to everybody that had me back, baby. I'm just happy, you know, like ready to go home and have fun with my kids. And hey, Lions only. Lions only.
Oh, shit.
Jermall, congratulations. We enjoyed it tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Brandon, you sure were fearless. How did you come up with this performance tonight?
You said how did I grade it?
How did you come up with this performance tonight against all odds? And you sure were fearless, and you sure had a style that certainly frustrated him.
Yeah, man, I was coming up here to win. I was coming here to try to take this dude, take him out in his hometown, take everything that he brings to the table, you know what I'm saying, put it on my back and get the W. He did what he was supposed to do. He's a champion for a reason, and take my hat off to him.
You showed tremendous heart tonight and an incredible chin. You'd never been 12 rounds. Did you feel at any time in this fight that you were in peril?
No, he's a much bigger guy, period. I won't sit right here and tell no stories, man, but that didn't deter me away from wanting to win. So I just had to, you know what I'm saying, put my best foot forward and try to go for that Joe Frazier, Evander Holyfield style to try to take him out at the end. But eventually, you know, he just started boxing. He started boxing. I tried to start boxing and set everything up differently from what I'm sure he was expecting. And eventually, once I started coming on, he started moving. So, I mean, he did what he was supposed to do.
Brandon, you came in the ring tonight 174 pounds. Will you go down to 154, which would seem like a much more natural weight for you as you move forward?
Yeah, I was trying to match whatever he was going to come in. You can tell he's the bigger guy. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't going to make me back down in no way. 54, we're going to go back. I'm going to talk to my team. We're going to figure it all out. I want to thank everybody for coming out here to support the champion, support me. I want to thank everybody supporting me, period. You know what I'm saying? A bum did good.
Tremendous performance, Brandon. Thank you.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Showtime, for having me.
All right. Moral.
See, we learned nothing. Who's Charlo going to fight? Who does he want to fight? We learned nothing. Brendan Adams is going to get more fights from PBC, though. We ain't learned nothing. At all. I really was campaigning for Charlo to get Canelo. You know, I was like, oh, that WBC title is his golden ticket. It is his golden ticket. And WBC Mauricio Suleiman came and just yanked his golden ticket away from him and said, nah, and ripped it up. You know how heartbreaking that must be to think like, oh yeah, I'm Canelo's mandatory. And I know what the purse bids, he's going to have to fight me. And to find out the WBC says, nah, you ain't going, like, that's crazy. But it seems like he's handling it well. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.